Hi, I'm Amy Topel from The Green Guide for Howdini, and I'm here to show you how to make a quick and easy wild rice pilaf that's a great accompaniment to turkey, ham, or any holiday meat. The hand-harvested wild rice salad is really easy to make. All I've done is taken 2 cups of stock and 2 cups of water and brought them to a boil. You can use all water or all stock, whichever you'd like. I'm then going to add 1 cup of rice to the boiling water, stir it around just to make sure that it's mixed, and then I'm going to put on the cover. I'm going to allow it to cook for about 45 minutes. When wild rice is cooked properly, there should be a little bit of bite left to it, and a lot of the kernels will have popped open slightly. In this recipe, I'm using hand-harvested wild rice, which is different than regular cultivated wild rice. The hand-harvested wild rice is harvested, as it sounds, by hand, and they don't use any pesticides or chemicals while it's being grown. The cultivated wild rice actually uses a lot of pesticides and is bad for the ecosystem. So I'm going to allow this to cook, and while it does, I'm going to toast off some pecans. So I just take a cookie sheet like this, and I put the pecans, 1 cup of chopped pecans, onto the cookie sheet, and I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven. I'm just going to toast them for a couple of minutes until they've taken on a slightly different aroma. Once they've finished toasting, I'm going to mix them with 1 tablespoon of honey and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. My rice is finished cooking, and I can tell because the grains have split open a little bit. Now I'm going to add in the cranberries. I'm putting in a 1/2 cup of dried cranberries, and I want to add them to the hot rice so they have a little bit of time to plump up for a few minutes before I finish the dish. We're going to let this stay there for a second, and we're going to go and get our pecans. The pecans have finished toasting. They have a nice aroma. And I'm just going to put them in a small bowl. While they're still hot, I want to drizzle them with honey and sprinkle them with some cayenne. And I can just kind of toss them around to combine it a little bit. The last step is to saute the scallions and then mix everything together. I'm going to pull out a saute pan, and I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Once my oil is heated, I'm going to add 5 scallions that have been cut into about a 1/2-inch dice. Saute those until they're wilted. I'll add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a little bit of fresh ground black pepper, and I'll just cook them gently until they've wilted. A lot of people throw away the green tops to scallions, and I don't really understand why. The green tops are beautiful and have great flavor, so there's no reason to throw them away. This recipe is using pecans, which are really high in vitamin E, which is an antioxidant, something that all of us could use a little more of. Okay, my scallions have wilted a bit, so I'm now going to add in my rice and my pecan mixture. I'm going to saute for just a couple of minutes here. I don't want to overcook the rice. I just want to make sure that all the flavors have melded and that it's warm. You can see that this mixture is really festive looking. There's the beautiful green color of the scallions and the sort of jewel color of the cranberries. It's really quite lovely. I'm Amy Topel from The Green Guide for Howdini.